Civilization or Barbarism, an Authentic Anthropology by Dr. Cheikh and Diop. Finally, the griots of the Neo-Sudanese region, without knowing it, always begin their songs by praising the Fari, meaning the Pharaoh, who is represented by today's distinct district sovereign. No matter what the people's language is, the song begins with the following annotations. Farai, 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 yo. The region of the blacksmiths taboo, that of the griots, of casted societies, and of the warhorse, conqueror, of vast empires, covers and corresponds roughly to the savanna zone that reaches to the upper Nile, and where the tsetse fly does not exist, whereas the region where the blacksmith enjoys a high degree of esteem is feared, respected as principal magician, and can even reign as king, corresponds to the rest of Africa, where there are no horses because of the tsetse fly's presence, and where there is social stratification but no caste system. It is our idea that these two parts of Africa have been to different degrees or at different times in contact with Egypt, and were therefore equally marked by the pharaonic society. It can be observed that even the political and administrative functions of pharaonic society have survived in the Neo-Sudanese region under their proper Egyptian names. In the Senegalese society, the king par excellence is the Ber Fari, meaning the supreme king. This was the most glorious title that one could attribute gratuitously to the Damal of Caire or to any other king or lesser sovereign that one wanted to flatter. There are also in Wolof, the language of the Damal, Fara and Farba, which are political and administrative functions. One need only to refer to the above cited archival documents to notice the frequency of the use of these titles. In the Mande language of Mali and of Upper Guinea, one again finds the terms Fari and Farma, designating political functions in Songhai, Faran, in Huza, Farah, etc. Stratified African society without caste would have been more susceptible to evolving into a capitalist type of society with industrial development. And in fact, this evolution had a start in the Gulf of Benin, in Yoruba country, in Dahomey, where the power of the money was great. A rich merchant could marry a princess or the daughter of a king of Dahomey. According to Leo Frobenius, money opened all doors in Yoruba country. Such circumstances must be put in perspective with the existence of a semi-industrial commercial form of production. Here we have in mind the corporation of glassmakers of the pre-colonial epoch, among others. There were embryonic social classes in the economic sense of the term. Similarly, in order to explain the greatest development of the plastic arts in Benin, we must recall the absence of the caste. This defect in the Neo-Sudanese societies, in fact, in casted societies, a great number of individuals, by the sole fact of their birth, are excluded from the category of artists for reasons similar to those that Diodorus of Sicily spoke of with respect to Egyptian society. And we'll stop there and continue back off civilization or barbarism. I'm Uriel. Hi, it's Harlan.